Hello everyone, welcome to History and Culture. The name of Qin Shi Huang is always associated with the magnificent Great Wall and the awe-inspiring terracotta army. However, his achievements go far beyond these. Firstly, within a span of 10 years, Qin Shi Huang successively conquered the 6 other warring states, ending the centuries-long turmoil of the Spring and Autumn and Warring States periods, and established a unified Qin dynasty. This not only put an end to the chaotic warfare among various states but also marked the first true unification in Chinese history. To consolidate this unification, Qin Shi Huang abolished the old feudal system and replaced it with a prefecture and county system, along with a bureaucratic structure, further strengthening centralization. Initially, the country was divided into 36 prefectures, and as the territory expanded, it grew to 46 prefectures. Qianlong, modern-day Jiaqing in Shaanxi province, became the capital. Under this system, the highest officials in the central government included the chancellor, the imperial secretary, and the grand commandant, collectively known as the Three Lords. Prefectures were governed by prefects, and counties by magistrates. The implementation of the prefecture-county system broke the kinship-based clan system, while the bureaucracy replaced the hereditary aristocracy, making the governance of the state more efficient. To further secure his regime, Qin Shi Huang also implemented a series of unification policies, such as standardizing currency, weights and measures, and writing systems. He also constructed the Great Wall, roads like the Qi Dao and Qin Dao, and forced nobles and commoners from the 6 states to relocate to Qianlong or remote areas to prevent the resurgence of old powers. Nobles were required to guard the imperial tomb or were sent to the frontiers for hard labor, while ordinary people, known as migrants, were forced to engage in arduous work like mining. Additionally, Qin Shi Huang conducted military expansions in the north, conquering the Hunan region, modern-day Hatay in Inner Mongolia, establishing the Jiuyuan prefecture, and further expanding the Qin dynasty's territory. Through these measures, Qin Shi Huang promoted social reforms and development of the time, laying the foundation for China's future unification and centralization. However, the emperor for all ages, Qin Shi Huang, had an absolute obsession with immortality. Through his long journeys to the east, he sought the legendary elixir of immortality. On the eve of his 40th birthday, a sorcerer suggested that he could extend his life by eating an egg laid by a rooster. This suggestion intrigued Qin Shi Huang. From today's scientific perspective, such a claim would undoubtedly be seen as absurd. Roosters, being male, do not have ovaries and cannot lay eggs like hens. But why did Qin Shi Huang believe in such a legend? Firstly, in ancient times, people's understanding of science was still very limited. In their view, although hens were the ones with the ability to lay eggs, if a rooster laid an egg, it was considered a divine anomaly. Consuming this egg would bring unexpected benefits, such as immortality. The reason ancient people developed such beliefs stemmed from their longing for eternal life. And Qin Shi Huang was no exception. He ruled a vast Qin empire, and only immortality could ensure his eternal control. Thus, he ordered his minister Gan Mao to find a rooster's egg within 3 days, or face the death penalty. According to historical records, Gan Mao was a famous general and the left chancellor of Qin during the mid-warring states period. He had studied under Master Shi Ju of Shucai, learning the philosophies of various schools. As a loyal minister to Qin Shi Huang, Gan Mao, upon receiving the emperor's order, immediately set out with his subordinates to search for a rooster's egg. However, despite his best efforts, Gan Mao could not find such an egg, and the 3-day deadline quickly approached. Facing the impending execution, Gan Mao returned home to announce the desperate news to his wife and children. His wife, Lady Lu, wept bitterly, and their 2 sons were also in tears. They all understood that this request was merely an excuse. Perhaps Qin Shi Huang intended to eliminate Gan Mao, a minister who posed a threat to the emperor. In the midst of this despair, Gan Mao's 7-year-old grandson, Gan Luo, seeing the family's sorrow, comforted them by saying, "Grandfather, do not be sad. I have a solution." Though Gan Luo did not fully grasp the concept of life and death, he tried to help his grandfather with his limited ability. The next day, Gan Mao did not attend court. Instead, he sent his grandson to meet the king of Qin. Gan Luo arrived at the court. Despite his young age, wearing the clothes of a student, his youthful appearance left a deep impression. Gan Luo smiled, showing no sign of worry. As he entered the court, the officials kept their heads down, afraid of offending the emperor. Gan Luo bowed to Emperor Qin Shi Huang, but the emperor angrily questioned, "Why hasn't your grandfather come to court?" Gan Luo immediately replied, "Your Majesty, I am here on behalf of my grandfather because he is at home giving birth." Qin Shi Huang laughed and said, "How can a man give birth? That's something only women do. Have him come to court at once." At this moment, Gan Luo responded, "Since you know that a man cannot give birth, how can a rooster lay eggs?" Upon hearing this, Qin Shi Huang realized what was happening. But being the emperor who united the 6 kingdoms, he quickly understood the reasoning behind the situation and recognized that he had indeed been unreasonable. The court fell silent. Everyone understood that Gan Luo was using his cleverness to save his grandfather from danger. Qin Shi Huang began to ponder. Looking at this small child, he couldn't help but feel a deep sense of reflection. He suddenly realized that, in the loneliness of his power, the quest for immortality was but an illusion. True immortality lay in the continuation of his descendants. After a moment, the king thought to himself, "This child is quite talented, both brave and resourceful." He decided not to pursue the matter of Gan Mao's guilt any further, thus sparing the lives of Gan Mao's entire family. Gan Luo's intelligence and wit not only resolved the family crisis but also made Qin Shi Huang reconsider his dream of immortality. The emperor began to place greater importance on the issue of his descendants, ensuring that his power could endure. He established policies of light punishments but great rewards, offering high honors to loyal ministers and dealing harshly with those who betrayed him. From then on, Gan Mao continued to serve Qin Shi Huang, and Gan Luo, due to his intelligence, gained the emperor's favor and became an important figure in the court. According to historical records, Gan Luo was exceptionally intelligent from a young age. He entered the service of Prime Minister Liu Buwei and became a junior official. At the age of 12, he was sent on a mission to the state of Zhao, where, using his strategies, he helped Qin acquire over a dozen cities. For his achievements, he was awarded a high position by Emperor Yingzheng, who appointed him as shangqing, equivalent to prime minister, and granted him lands and estates. Gan Luo became one of the most famous strategists of the Warring States period. According to historians, Gan Luo's tomb is located about 25 kilometers east of present-day Yingshan County, Anhui Province, now Gan Luo Township in Yanghu District, situated on the northern bank of the Ying River. It is considered one of the 8 scenic spots of Yingshan. During the Wanli period of the Ming Dynasty, the county magistrate of Yingshan, He Ji, erected a stele at Gan Luo's tomb. However, over time, erosion from the river caused the site to collapse, and the remains were eventually submerged in the river. In the 15th year of Emperor Guangxu's reign, 1889, the provincial governor of Anhui, Chen Yi, rebuilt the tomb about 70 meters from its original location and erected another stele inscribed with "Tomb of Gan Luo, Prime Minister of Qin," to commemorate his outstanding contributions. Later, in the 11th year of the Republic of China, 1922, the county governor of Yingshan, Huang Peilan, also erected a stele at Gan Luo's tomb. And in the 22nd year of the Republic, 1933, County Governor Zhang Dingjia followed suit. These inscriptions and restorations demonstrate the respect and admiration that later generations held for Gan Luo. Despite the passage of time and the wear and tear on his tomb, Gan Luo is still recognized as one of the rare wise figures of ancient times. His brilliance and intelligence continue to shine through the annals of history, remembered to this day. This is the History and Culture channel. Liking and subscribing are the greatest help and support to us. Thank you everyone and see you in the next time.